Hello everybody, it's Cara here, and as ever I am so mad. Thank you for joining me again on one of my daily sewing vlogs. Not going to last too much longer, I have to say. I do go back to the real world next week. Anyone else know what day of the week it is? I am completely kerfuddled by it all, but isn't that wonderful? And I have to say, I was reminiscing that I haven't actually had Christmas week off, the whole of Christmas week, since my 40th birthday, and that is 13 years ago. That's a really long time, and it's spoilt me rather, because I forever want to have these few days off after Christmas now, because it just is so relaxing, and I've got some stuff done, I've got lots of stuff made, and that's what I'm here to tell you about. Because oops, I might have made 2 items since I last saw you. I know. Honestly, I'm also living a life. I'm walking a dog, I've got an amazing husband, I've got a beautiful daughter, I'm watching films, I'm drinking whatever your wine is available, etc. You know, not that I'm like doing that all the time, but yes, I'm eating snacks, I'm drinking wine, and I'm going for lovely country walks, etc. But I'm also making items. So let me share with you what I've made, and I will slide in some footage here. Hi everybody, so into the next project, and I just wanted to take a moment to say oh to this overlocking stitch. Oh my goodness, I am thoroughly enjoying using my Acclaim overlocker, the Baby Lock overlocker that I've only had, what, about 2 months, maybe, Black Friday sales, whenever that was. I just love how consistent this stitch is. Now that I've nailed how to thread it, I actually really enjoy changing my overlocker threads, which is something I didn't think I'd ever say out loud, but oh my word, love it. So I think I've entitled Oops. I've made 2 items already, and yeah, this is one of them. So this is the Margo pinafore by Tammy Handmade. I've actually got little pockets on here, which is pretty cute. I will obviously be wearing this at some stage over the next couple of days, but I'm really pleased with it. As you can see here, it's actually quite a low V, so excuse the squeaking. Hang on. And then at the back you've got just a simple construction there. Really enjoy putting this together, actually, it's lovely. I'll explain more when I've got glamorous turning around there with one hand, obviously. I'll explain more in a second when I am front facing of the camera. And here is my second make of the 24 hours. Oh, I absolutely adore this. I cannot wait to wear it. This is the Violette Blouse by Maison Fauve. It's such a simple blouse to make, but I absolutely adore the simplicity of it, but also the wearability of it. But look at the style lines here. Oh my goodness, look at that. How lovely is that? So this, I didn't actually make the buttonholes this time because you can get it on over your head. But you've got this button placket here. Then I add this trim just for a little extra detail. It's got a beautiful box pleat at the back here. It's so lovely to make and so lovely to wear. So I'm going to be wearing this at some point this week. So it's stuck to my mannequin there. I'm going to be wearing this at some point this week with my new black boots, which I haven't shown you yet. This is actually flat, but it's just how it's sitting on the mannequin, so it needs to sit up or down, but that's okay. Gosh, when I'm wearing it, I don't think anyone's going to come and tell me about the millimetre out there. But thank you, Rita, once again. And again, I'll explain more when I'm at front facing at some point. I have made the Tammy Handmade Margo pinafore, and I have made the Violette Blouse from Maison Fauve, and I am absolutely delighted. This is really interesting. The construction of the Margo is super simple. I think I had some footage, I'll slide in here somewhere along the line, of just after I made them, and I think they're on my mannequin there, so I'm twirling them around. I may edit that out, but who knows. But super simple construction, really didn't take very long at all. And yeah, just came together beautifully. I don't really know what to say. It's lined, so the bodice is lined, so it comes to just under sort of your bust area. Yeah, literally do the, you know, if you didn't want to do the pockets, that would be even simpler. Yeah, you basically put the shoulder seams together on both the facing and the main dress. You then sew around the neckline and sort of snip into that. You burrito then the armholes, so it's a really nice neat finish. I'm going to sneeze, I'm really sorry. And then, excuse me, sew up the side seams and bob's your firkin. It's done. Really simple. This denim needs a bit of wearing before it sort of doesn't wear me, I wear it. So it's quite thick denim, but I'm really pleased to have made it up. And I just think just a couple of days ago I was pointing to it on that shelf saying, oh, I'd quite like to make a Margo out of that. And here I am wearing it. And what was also quite ironic, I think this is an Edie top from Sew Over It. Having said to you, I was going to make an Edie top. I want to make one, remind myself what it was like. Here it is. I love it. Definitely going to make some more of these. And this fabric, if I could buy this fabric every time, I would. But it was one of those rare finds. It's such a soft, sort of brushed jersey. I'm so glad I kept it. Genuinely, must have made this top maybe 6-8 years ago. I don't keep everything that lives in my wardrobe. You guys must be thinking I've got a house that contains all my me-mades. I don't, but as I do quite often tell you, I don't necessarily have one item per hanger, and I do have two 1970 wardrobes, but I do have a lot of clothes. But this is what I do. Some people bake, some people run, some people collect stamps. Does anyone do that still anymore? I don't know. But I make garments and I love it. I'm just oozing. That's what I'm oozing. I love it. And this, I really do need to change to put this on, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to pause here, I think, and then I'm going to come back to you later, which Cara is going to hate of the future, editing Cara, because I'm just about to go out now. I don't want to change it again, but this blouse, I can't help myself. I'm going to, sorry. Look at this. Look how lovely this is. Oh, I cannot wait to tell you more about this, so hold the line. So here I am back with you, and you know what, it never ceases to amaze me. This time of year, it just always seems to be dark. I seem to have a few moments of doing stuff, and then next thing I know, it's darkness. And it's only about 5:30. Oh, I can't wait for the summer to be back with us, spring and summer and so on. And of course I wear glasses, so having reflection of lights, etc. will just, you can see it in my glasses. So I'm going to tilt my head down a little bit so you don't get distracted by the glare of my glasses. So sorry about that. But I wanted to share with you the beautiful, beautiful blouse. I just love this. Love, love, love. So I will stand up as often as my way. I put some footage in a second, but can you see this beautiful fabric? So just a reminder, this is a Liberty Tana lawn. It's got this beautiful gold flecks that runs through it, and then the action is all at the back on the Violette. I hope you can see that okay. I know you'll have seen it. You'd have seen it on the mannequin, which is now bare mannequin. So I just love this, and many thanks once again to Rita. Just brings me such joy to have brought this fabric to life and to wear this. And it's New Year's Eve, so I haven't actually decided what I'm wearing tonight. So this could well be what I see the new year in with. I'm not sure. I need to message the lady that we're going out tonight to a lady's house for a party, and I can't remember what the dress code is, so I may well put a dress on instead. But oh, just lovely. I have had such a lovely day today. Before going earlier on, I was wearing the Tammy Handmade, and we went off to Dunelm to buy some bed linen, which I was talking about earlier in the week. So we have spent a small fortune on some 300 thread count bed linen. Oh my word. I feel like become an adult now that I've got very expensive bed linen in my life. But we're also, this year is a big year for us in the Jeffrey household. Got my husband's 60th birthday later in the year. It's our 25th wedding anniversary. We've also got 3 holidays planned. So I'm going down to Dartmouth in February. We're off to the Netherlands, which we haven't booked yet, in June to have our anniversary there, and then we'll go down to France to see Molly in September. So that's lovely. I've also got a sewing retreat in mid-January and another in November, which is very exciting indeed. So I'm well decked out for adventures in the year ahead. 2026 is going to be a fantastic year. Oh, just lovely. Just as a quick reminder of this lovely top, it's the Violette Blouse by Maison Fauve. It is such a simple blouse to make. You've got a facing that sits under here, and I did show a quick clip of just how wonderful my new overlocker is at that. I just love the stitch that's creating on it, and I did specifically change my threads in order to do that, and getting on really well. Thank you for all the advice on that. And then the back is made very simple yoke. It's just a single yoke. It's not burritoed or anything. And then just as an added extra, I put the gold binding. I forgot what you call it, but anyway, the gold trim in between the layers and the little gold buttons. I didn't put the buttonholes in. You don't need to. It literally comes on and off over your head. And I really enjoy the length of these sleeves. They're just super simple, nothing to finish them. I think that's what I enjoy about it. And comes to mid hip, it's just so wearable. Yeah, just really allows the fabric to do all the talking, and it's the third of these blouses I've made. I was thinking about rounding up my sort of doing a, I don't know, my awards ceremony for 2025 or something like that, or my best top picks for 25. I haven't really decided. I'm not sure. Those sorts of videos take a very long time to do, so I'm not sure at the moment. But I will leave it there today. Just suffice to say, a massive Happy New Year to you all, because this video is coming out to you on the day that I'm recording it. So literally in a few hours time it will be the end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. So thank you so much for all your support of my channel this year. There are lots of ways you can support my channel. I'd love it if you buy me a coffee or a cheeky cocktail, and there will be details of how you can do that using my Ko-Fi account. Also got super thanks. That's a very quick process that that YouTube has. Just beneath your screen there is a button that says super thanks, and it's also hype there as well. So super thanks is the same as a coffee, and then that gives you a donation to the channel, which would be very much appreciated. But a thumbs up, a like and a comment, and a subscribe also are all amazing ways you can support my channel and help my little channel to grow. So once again, Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to seeing you next year.